Sailors stranded for months as China refuses to let coal ships unload. The Jag Anand is owned by an Indian firm, Great Eastern Shipping. While Great Eastern Shipping employed the crew, it says it cannot unilaterally let the ship depart as a result of the vessel had been chartered out to one other firm, Cargill, which is predicated in Minneapolis. It, in flip, had sub-chartered the Jag Anand out to one other firm. On the opposite finish of the chain are the consumers for the Australian coal on the Jag Anand. The Chinese firm Tangshan Baichi Trading. It purchased a cargo from an Australian provider, Anglo American. When contacted, Great Eastern Shipping and Cargill mentioned the customer was finally accountable for deciding if the Jag Anand may transfer away from the Jingtang port. It's local law that you have to get approval from the port authority to leave, and one of the conditions of that is that you need approval from the receiver, mentioned Jan Dieleman, president of Cargill's ocean transport enterprise. He famous that the receiver may have bought the cargo to others, additional complicating the approval course of. The Anastasia is in the same state of affairs. It flies the Panamanian flag, however, is owned by Mediterranean Shipping from Switzerland, which chartered out the ship to Jiangsu Steamship, a Chinese firm, officers mentioned. The supposed receiver of its coal is E-Commodities Holding, included within the British Virgin Islands and listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Each firm within the chain mentioned it communicated solely with one or two different events it straight-handled. They usually mention they have been unclear in regards to the names of others concerned. It's an intentionally convoluted system, in accordance to Dean Summers of the Maritime Union of Australia. Everyone points to the person next to them, and no one takes responsibility, he mentioned. Per week in the past, when China's state-owned Global Times reported that China's National Development and Reform Commission had given approval for 10 main energy enterprises to import coal without clearance restrictions, except for Australia, many in Australia interpreted it as formalizing China's unofficial ban.